If you'd like to see a few really cool things that I've discovered this month, then just keep watching. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do something a little bit different and put together a favorites video. Now that came about because I posted this picture on Instagram a couple of weeks ago and got a huge response, and I thought that actually you guys might like to find out a little bit more about a few of the things that I've discovered this month. So please let me know if you like these sorts of videos in the comments below and if you'd like to see more of them. Okay, so this is the little lamp that caused quite a stir on my Instagram page and the reason why I thought that I would create this video. So basically I have always wanted a Himalayan salt lamp, but I've always seen the traditional lamps that look a little bit like this. But then when I saw this guy on Amazon, I couldn't help myself grabbing it. Also, I think I bought it for about $14, so it wasn't very expensive at all. And essentially, you can just plug it into your laptop or to your computer, and you press this little button here to turn it on. And look, these here are little pieces of actual rock salt. And apparently Himalayan salt lamps are supposed to purify the air. I'm not completely convinced that this one would do that, but they are actually cute little pieces of rock salt. But beside that, I actually just really love the look of it. I think it gives off this cute little glow, which creates a lovely ambience. It's a little bit, for me anyway, it's a little bit like sitting by a campfire. It gives me the same sorts of vibes, which is really nice to have on my desk during the day while I'm working. My next favorite is this gorgeous necklace that I was given from a friend's mother who makes these. She started up a little business called Lolly Beads, and a few friends and I decided we wanted to support her, and she sent us these necklaces which we all promptly fell in love with. They're also really affordable, and I think that they are really beautiful too. Another thing that I featured on my Instagram stories the other day that seemed to get a lot of comments was my favorite Eskimo Nell mug. Now, I know the mug isn't PC, but sometimes you just feel like flipping the bird to the world, and I think it's irreverent and kind of funny and a nice way to enjoy my first coffee of the morning. So Eskimo Nell is basically a t-shirt brand here in New Zealand, and it's run by two really cool young mums, and so if you like cool things that are a little bit irreverent too, then go and check them out. The other thing I've been using this mug for is to make my new favorite drink, which is a matcha latte. If you haven't tried matcha lattes before, wow, you're in for a treat. I will leave the recipe to how I make mine in the description below, but wow, these are so yummy. Matcha is basically just powdered green tea, and it just happens to make a healthy, tasty, delicious drink. I also wanted to mention this cool book that I have got into and pretty much finished reading this month, and it's by a girl called Emma Milden, who is a Kiwi girl. I actually got sent this book at some stage last year. It was a long time ago, I must admit, but I didn't actually read it until I met Emma recently and immediately thought she was super cool and decided I would go back and have a little look at her book. And the book is called The Soul Searcher's Handbook, and basically it's just a modern guide to all things new age. So everything from aromatherapy to crystals, numerology, you name it, there's kind of everything in here. So if you're looking for a fun, modern guide to all things new agey, then definitely check out the Soul Searcher's Handbook, and I will leave a link to it in the description box below too. My two sons gave me a bit of a hard time for this one, but I actually bought my first ever sort of fan merch. So I bought this Casey Neistat sweater, and yes, I did feel like a little bit of a groupie, but hey, you know, I actually love Casey Neistat. He is one of the reasons that I decided to get into YouTube in the first place. I just think what he does is amazing. And so when he launched his merch at the end of last year, and it was fashion merch, I just thought, hey, that's a no-brainer. I'm going to buy one of his sweatshirts. But yeah, it's a bit of fun for me, and while my boys think it's a little bit uncool being a groupie at my age, I do think Casey is amazing and his merch is cool too. So I am looking forward to wearing this when the weather cools down here in New Zealand. So New Balance has just released a few new colorways in this classic 574 shape, which I love. It's comfy, it's cool, it's a shoe that just goes with pretty much everything in my wardrobe. And this slate, light slatey grey, is almost, it's got sort of a bit of a bony sort of tinge to it as well. And it's just a colour that I am absolutely loving. So yeah, I think these are not only super cool, but really versatile, really wearable, and they also come in a really light blush pink. I think there's a little, there's a mauvey, purpley colour as well, a minty green. So I'll leave a link to them in the description box below, but definitely go and check them out and watch out for upcoming videos where I'll be styling these with a few of my favourite outfits. There does seem to be a bit of a theme with this month's favourites, and I certainly didn't plan it that way, but clearly it's where my head's at. But I also discovered these really divine linden leaves bath bombs. Now I usually shower because usually I'm rushing around, but I really decided this year that I want to take time to slow down and just take a little bit of time for me sometimes. And I used to really enjoy soaking in a bath, and so I decided this year I would like to do that every now and then, and so I grabbed myself these bath bombs, and they are just divine. They smell amazing and they are just absolutely divine. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would love you to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. And please let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more of these types of videos. Anyway, that's it. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.